Today's episode is brought to you by Showtime and the new 4-part docuseries Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men. The Wu is back. And just from watching this, I had a lot of nostalgia because, you know, my first job in the industry was working with Wu-Tang Clan, so I know those guys so well. And I loved watching the stories and actually watching a lot of the original footage of people like Oh Dirty Bastard, rest in peace. But it really made me feel like the Wu is back, from the streets of Staten Island to the stoops of Bed-Stuy. Through global success and the strain of mixing business with brotherhood, the docuseries offers captivating new details into the evolution of one of the most dominant hip-hop groups in history. Watch over 25 years of never-before-seen archival footage and exclusive interviews with the group on their journey from Shaolin to superstardom. Directed by Sasha Jenkins and produced by Mass Appeal. The RZA, Jizza, Raekwon, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deck, You Got Master Killer, and Capadonna recall their humble beginnings, their brother ODB, and how they influenced each other to become rap idols. The entire series, Wu-Tang Clan of Mics and Men, is now streaming only on Showtime. To celebrate the 25th anniversary of their breakout album, Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, Showtime is offering you a special 36-day free trial. Go to Showtime.com and use promo code ENTER36. This offer is for first-time subscribers only and expires May 31st. When Natasha and Daniel meet, they are both at a crossroads in life. With just 24 hours before her family is deported from the U.S., Natasha wrestles between love and logic, while the two spend the day together discovering a magnetic chemistry. Fall in love with this modern-day love story starring Yara Shahidi and Charles Melton. The Sun is also a star, only in theaters May 17th. You all might already know Kadeen and Deval Ellis from their YouTube channel or their Instagrams. Well, they have a new podcast out now called Deadass, which is full of unfiltered, raw, and honest conversations about raising a millennial family. I know a lot of us look at Kadeen and Deval and be like, they are couples goals. But what are their real thoughts on things besides what we see on their YouTube channel? Well, Kadeen and Deval get into the more taboo things most couples don't want to talk about, like how often they have sex or the tougher times they've gone through together. The first episode of Deadass is out now, and you should check it out. It's available on all podcast apps. Lip service. I should have got some male strippers for us.
Yeah.
Woo. That would have been nice.
I want a male stripper to be, I want to take him seriously though. I want him to walk in with some Timbs. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way I can take you seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
He gotta be
Are we recording? Hold on. Are we ready? Okay.
No, but you know what I mean? Like the little colorful thong and in my face, I'll just be like giggling. Like,
so wait, the colorful thong makes you take him seriously with the Timberlands?
No.
I'm confused.
I want him to have on like a fitted and some Timbs. I want him to have on like some jeans, walk in with a little like tank top on. He's like, damn, it's been such a long day.
Oh, you believe he's a regular dude.
Yeah,
like,
I want to, and then he comes in, he's like,
you want to get tricked. Right.
I'll be giggling with a little, like a thong just jiggling in my face.
Well, if you don't know what's going on, Lizzo is here. It's lip service. We're all here. L'Oreal, Stephanie, Gigi, the full entourage, and Lizzo. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks for having me. I'm already drunk.
We're talking about male strippers. I've been wanting to do this male review show for us.
Yes, we have been talking about that for so long.
Because I'm going to tell you, I hosted one, and before that, I was very like, I don't know about this. Me and my friends were all like, I don't know. But when we did it, it was really fun.
Wait, so what happened?
Okay, so you have to be a little drunk when you go in order to really enjoy yourself. Because at first we were like, okay, we don't want nobody to touch us, like whatever. But then by the end of the show, my friends were laying in the middle of the stage.
Yeah.
Flip me over. Because one of my friends got a dick smacked on her forehead. Left an imprint.
Like flesh to flesh?
No. They have on a cock sock.
Great.
And they tie it tight so that they stay erect the whole time.
Great, good to know that.
Can we have any come to the live show?
Can you have what come?
Can we have like male strippers come to the live show and not strip, but like just swing their cock sock?
Well, hello, am I gonna be there?
Yes, we would love that. The live show. That. Listen, I'm telling you. All right, so we got to do this. We're gonna make it happen. This male review show because it is it's a great bonding experience, and male strippers are able to do a lot of things that like regular guys can't do as far as like
suck their
choreography.
Oh,
I don't know if they could do that because you have to not have a spine.
Oh.
But
I want to be really good at yoga.
Right, that's true. Downward dog.
Downward dick.
But yeah, so anyway, let's get more into you, Lizzo.
Whoa.
Wow.
It was a good transition or no?
Get into it.
That was good.
Hit all the way.
That was really good.
I do want to start up the show, though, by talking about some grand openings and some grand closings. So congratulations to L'Oreal, who has a brand new job.
Congratulations.
She's doing radio.
Yes, I am.
Did you never did radio before?
I've only
service?
done podcasting.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, now I'm signed to Radio 1, so I'm gonna be on air.
Oh
every day.
shit! Wait,
Nice.
what, Radio 1? That's like BBC.
That's
I
Kathy
don't know
Hughes.
shit about it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's just other stations like there's iHeartRadio.
Right. Yes.
Then
And
there's
then
Radio
Radio
1.
One.
Yes.
And
Clear
then
Channel.
yeah,
It's a
Clear
black
Channel's the same as
station,
iHeart.
so-
Hey, come on now.
CBS, iHeart's number 1, but Radio 1 does good too.
Yeah. Okay.
amazing.
We gonna be there. Don't worry.
It's
I'm coming
black
for it.
owned, so
Yes,
that's really
black
special.
owned.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing with you.
Is iHeart?
She just said that. I'm just saying what she said. Don't quote me, shit.
But yes, congratulations.
Congratulations,
Well, so
she
she's
shocked me. I was like, "That's what we were talking about." I didn't know.
We
She
just
said grand opening,
congratulate you.
grand closing. I was
Oh,
like,
well, Gigi's
what
trying
happened?
to figure out if she has a job or not.
Man, listen.
She ain't got no damn job.
We gonna to be continued.
To be continued. So, it just depends. She did text them. They haven't hit her back yet. Have you ever been fired from a job?
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't get fired. If I don't go back, it's sort of like I quit.
She's fired.
It's
Period.
sort of like a period.
I've been fired. Fuck yeah, I've been fired. I got fired from the last job I ever had at this restaurant because I said I was playing this music festival that I actually wasn't playing. And I was like, I gotta go. I'm performing at this music festival. I got fired. And then a year later, I performed at that music festival. So
It was worth
You were
it.
just early.
dreams do come true, bitch.
You spoke
wait,
it into the universe.
Did you get fired because you weren't really playing it and they found out? Or did you get fired just because...
It was on some whole shit because I requested the day off, but the manager who was supposed to be there to approve it wasn't there, but the other manager approved it. And then he was like, I didn't approve this. He was being a little hoe. So
He was
I'm-
being hateful.
Yeah. He was hating on my shine.
Jealous.
He was jealous.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't find out I didn't play it though, because it was believable.
Now look at you.
I was about to say.
Playing
look
all
at
the
you
festivals.
then.
Have you been fired, L'Oreal?
I have been fired when I was like an intern at Sony. I was a legal intern. I worked for my cousin, and I was
You
hanging
said
out.
an illegal intern?
Yeah, because I wasn't supposed to be up there for real. You know how he was just my cousin. He like, you could come help out, whatever. So I used to just be going up there in everybody's office, learning what to do.
So you got fired from a job you was never hired for.
I wasn't even hired. But you know what? When he fired me, it actually got me hired because everybody felt bad. Like, why did he fire you? And it was only because I was like in the studio with the artists and stuff like that. And he was just like, what are you doing with them? You're too young. But I was an artist myself. So he didn't look at it like that. So his ass fired me like a hater. And then I was back in the building like a month later with a job.
With an actual
working for the
job.
promotion team. So
Okay. What about you, Steph?
I got fired from the first strip club I ever worked at
For what?
because I was a waitress and I found these customers, like some regular customers, and I would bring them ice, and every time I would bring them ice, they would give me like an $80 tip. Like I'll get one, they would buy like 1 or 2 bottles, and then every time I would bring them ice or some cups or something, they would all give me money, like give me $80 tips. So I stood at their table. I didn't service the rest of the club.
Damn.
So
That'll do it.
eventually the like my ticket book wasn't coming out good. Like what would happen is you would give, write the tickets, and then at the end of the night,
You was
would
just getting
give
your tips,
the
but
manager the ticket book. So my ticket book would have like 1 customer or 2 customers. So they fired me for that. And I was waitressing, and that made me go. And I came back to the club to work as a stripper. I was like, so
they let you come back.
Can I strip?
They like,
Comeback stories.
I fall down, but I get back up. Okay. And I'm up
That's what happened.
Well, I got laid off. You know how they try to make it like softer?
Yeah.
They get fired. I got laid
So
off.
you can't get
before.
that workers' comp.
Right. So I did get laid off. No, you know what? I still ended up getting unemployment, which was nice.
That's good.
But the sad part about it was that the girl that had to lay me off, she started crying and everything. And I wasn't crying. She felt terrible.
to fire you.
Yeah, the only bad part about it was that day, like my friend had came up to meet me, this guy that I was talking to, and we were like supposed to go out to dinner after.
Damn.
She was like, can I talk to you for a minute before you leave? I was like, sure, I'll be right back. And then
You won't be right back.
She's like, I'm gonna need this meal and a
we can go
doggy
to dinner as
bag.
long as you want now. So yeah. But anyway, it builds character, right?
Yes. Stronger. Here we are.
The whole experience. Now, you talk a lot about fuckboys, Lizzo,
Yeah.
in real life. So let me ask you this. Now that you know, you rich, you popping. Can we say that? You rich? You rich.
I mean, I said it last night.
Yeah, you rich.
I said it at the bar. I was like, I'm rich. So just charge it to the motherfucking card. Okay.
Now, would you co-sign? Let's say you were dating a guy, you really like him, but his credit's not good. He hasn't really established it, right? And somebody asked us on lip service to answer this question. Her baby daddy wants her to co-sign on a car for him, but she knows he's not that responsible. Is she wrong if she doesn't co-sign? Would you do it?
She is absolutely not wrong. I would never, ever even be dating his ass in the first place. First of all. Sorry. I know that other people would. You know, y'all got big hearts and shit. But I got big clit energy and I'm a businesswoman first. So you wouldn't even get that far. Like I would... No. So, but if you did get that far into my heart,
right,
I would be like, you know what? Let's build your credit.
Yeah. Let me help you fix your
build
credit.
your credit. Because I'm not going to co-sign
me teach you how to fish.
Because would you co-sign for me? Lord,
I also feel like
answer.
he should have somebody else that could do it.
Who exactly?
Like a
Like you shouldn't be asking your girl. Damn, Lori.
That's what they end up doing.
He should have his credit.
My first manager co-signed for my apartment.
See?
And you
That's
know,
nice.
that was very sweet.
Yeah, that was nice.
Were you on time
And
with
this
everything?
isn't a regular
Always.
boyfriend. It's her kid's father.
Yeah, that's true.
So you want him to have the things to make sure your child.
I mean, for me, I'm retarded. Like, I'm like, all right, you need me to co-sign? Okay, got you.
I'll let him use my Uber and my Lyft account.
Wait, it's a co-sign on a car, so you can drive.
That's love.
Yeah, take care of a car. You
he
can
could drive
the
my
baby.
car.
You know what I mean?
See, no.
Why
I
do
don't
you?
know.
Drive me
How
to
about
work.
you just go buy a car? Why do you need a note that you need a cosign for? You take your little coin and you go buy you something that you.
Like
can
I don't know if
afford.
he has the money for that.
But there's
would
a
they buy
baby
him a
involved
car?
now, y'all. There's a
That's
baby
what I'm saying.
involved.
That's the only difference.
I mean, but he got to put down a down payment. So if he got to put down a down payment,
Because then he still has to work out, still have to get a loan.
How was he driving before?
His parents had bought him a car, like co-sign on a car.
Oh,
for
well,
him,
they
and
could
then-
co-sign this one.
But then he crashed.
fucked it up.
Oh, yeah.
He crashed.
so no, we
it.
definitely
First of all,
not
I don't
doing
think I
that
want
because
my
you're unreliable.
child in the car with your ass if you
Yeah.
just
I
crash
don't
your
want the
car.
baby in the car.
right.
I think Uber is
Unreliable.
fine.
There's a lot of ride sharing services available.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
You have a private driver. His name is Uber. Use him.
All right, so nobody here would co-sign on something for their.
I would.
I would buy my baby a car first. I don't care how old his ass is.
I would, in his situation, no.
Okay.
I mean, even if he's for me, I would do it, and I would end up paying a note and all of that.
Okay, sugar. mama.
Really? No.
Kate,
I
you want
had-
to Stephanie.
But it's only because it's a special circumstance because it's my kid's father.
kid.
That's the only reason. Because it's like paying for the kid. It's the same
What if
thing.
he fucks up your credit though?
That's why I would pay the note.
But see, flip side.
Because if he fucked up the note, it's fucking up my credit, so I'm gonna have to pay it anyway because it's under my name.
You might not know till it's too late.
See, that's the
Kill
flip
this
side, though.
nigga.
I have sugar mama tendencies. Like, I have goals and dreams of when I get older being a sugar mama. Because I just love spoiling people. I love giving
Right.
gifts. So maybe I would buy myself a car and be like, you can use
You
it.
can use
Now
it.
that
Right.
makes sense. You have a car and be like, you can use my car.
That's true sugar mama fashion.
You know that I'm with
And then
you.
when
That's
you're mad,
the
report
smartest
is
way to
stolen.
do it too. Because now it's your bill. It's
mad
your
and report is
responsibility.
stolen.
But he can
And-
also pay, the note too.
Yeah.
I think.
Are
Like
they-
it could be in your name.
Yeah,
it's my car, but
it's
you
my
pay the
car,
note.
but
And if
you
you
pay
don't,
the
I'll
note, you
pay it.
use it. Yeah.
It's my car at the end of the day.
Don't
Right.
even
Good
say the
job. And if
I'll
you
pay
act up,
it
I'm
thing.
gonna
This is
take it
borrowed
back.
time.
I think
Yeah.
don't say the I'll pay it thing because then that makes somebody lazy and they're like, well, I don't got to pay it because she got it. So if you just give him the responsibility of like, you're going to pay this because I've done this before. I've put a cable bill in my name. That was enough. Like he didn't pay that cable bill.
That shit was
after
very
I
stressful
left.
for you. I'll never
Yeah,
forget.
after I left, it was like still on, and it's like I couldn't turn it off, and it was just a lot, and it ended up being like how much $600-700 I had to pay.
Wow.
At the end of the day.
And God forbid another bitch watching the cable you paying for.
That's the problem.
Her name pop up on that Netflix. You like,
You know what I'm saying? You know it was another bitch watching that shit because I
That bitch
wasn't
laid
there,
up watching
so-
the Teddy
Watching
Pendergrass
my-
documentary.
Watching my cable.
But see,
On
that,
my
you
Wi-Fi.
could pull that irreplaceable shit and be like, give me the keys.
It's good. I saw it too.
You can just take it back. Cable, I don't know.
She tried to shut it off. Remember, you tried to shut the cable off.
Just go there with some scissors and cut the fucking wire.
It was across state. It was across country. Like I wasn't even about to do all that. I just paid the $700 and called it a day.
I was like, yeah, sometimes you got to just take that
I was
loss in
pissed.
relationships. Sometimes we get too concerned, I think, about like how much money we spend. Because I know sometimes you break up with somebody and you be thinking like, I bought this, I bought that, I spent this, I could have saved this. But sometimes you got to just take the loss in a relationship. What's the nicest thing you ever gave somebody, Lizzo?
my time.
Okay, because you can't get that.
My motherfucking time.
There's pussy.
I'm a Taurus. So Tauruses are very like, we love giving gifts and we love spoiling people. So I'm very much like, if I like you, I'm taking you on a trip with me. And I almost took this nigga to Bali.
That's a trip.
Almost pay for this flight, pay for the resort, pay for everything. But, God is amazing.
That's
and he
not
was like,
cheap.
you give a lot, but you're not going to give this bitch. And there was actually, I'm not going to go into detail, but
Circumstances.
Go into detail.
We gotta know. What happened?
Was it Jerome?
No.
Oh.
No. The other one. Okay. I can't go into detail because it's kind of on some tragic shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Can't be
so
as
I'm not
tragic
gonna go
as
there.
Gigi's story.
But God really protected me and was
Right.
like, you're not going to do this. So I almost did that this December and I didn't. But I would go the full mile for somebody I care about.
So you didn't do it. So you guys are not.
Oh, we never spoke after that though. we haven't spoken since then.
We want to know why.
Okay, listen. So this, on the other side, on the petty side of things, this is what really pissed me off. There was this other person. There was this girl who he said that he wasn't talking to, never been to his house, didn't know his family.
Yeah, they
all
never
it is.
are. Mhm.
They never.
Deny everything.
Deny.
That's the man code.
And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But she was slick. She would always post little slick shit, being like,
Sub, so you could see.
yeah. And I'd be like, wait, but if y'all aren't still talking, then why is the corner of your head at her birthday party? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I peeped that
Why's your
too.
eyelash?
and then he went off and was like, no one's ever been in this room. Like, no other girl has been in this room.
I've
You
heard
know
that
my
before.
brother. Da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, cool. And then literally when I was trying to buy the flights and everything, I was just like, something told me, my intuition, women's intuition.
Yes,
is real.
yes, crazy.
It was like, just check her page. You haven't checked it in a long time. Check her page. And I
'cause we
go
do
and
that.
she posted a picture of his brother, of her doing his dreads, and was like, I guess I'm the dread master in their house. And I was like, so she's in your house doing your brother's hair.
Come on.
But she doesn't know your brother. She's never.
on, dread
So
master.
I was just honestly
Dread
at this point, you know how when you go off and be like, you told me that you didn't know it. Like, I didn't even go off this time, y'all. This is how you know you're done. I
you
looked
calm.
at it and I calmly was like, I'm never speaking to him again. He doesn't
Angela
even
been
know.
there before.
Yeah.
I
I'm so calm when I get to that point.
It was done. I unblocked him, like, cause we block each other. The petty shit where we block each other. Just
Look at me living my goddamn life,
Yeah.
selling out shows.
Unblocked him because I was like,
top
I want
10
you to
on
see this.
Billboard.
I want you to see this, bitch.
Watch me shine, baby.
that's
Look at
why I
my
don't-
titty.
That's why I don't block
Look,
my exes
you be having
too,
your
because I want you to see me really
Look at
happy.
this.
Like, look how happy the next nigga is making me.
And I'm everywhere. I told his ass that
You ain't
too.
never there.
Hey, yeah. So that was the petty side of what happened, and then
Right.
there was some other shit. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, fuck his whack ass.
Fuck his whack
With
ass.
all his STDs and shit.
And he didn't get to go to Bali.
Yeah, and he stink.
And
The
you
dread
stink.
master ain't taking
And
you.
now you stuck with the dread master.
Right.
You with the dread master. Trust me, where he does not want to be.
With your little
Period.
dick that I had to put in my belly button. So I could
Yeah. Whoa.
Somebody posted this. The reason I said
Jerome.
that. Somebody said on Twitter, because we were talking about cleaning ourselves, right? There was this big topic about people who don't wash their legs and their feet in the shower.
Yes, what the hell?
That's
Wait,
crazy.
no. What?
They're like, oh, the soap just drips down from.
No, you gotta rub and
you have
scrub.
to wash your entire every inch of your skin.
So that was
you
a
have to
real
scrub
topic.
it.
There's people that don't wash their legs and their feet. So I had posted about it, right? Because I do that. And I not only that, but I clean my belly button with a Q-tip.
Cute.
Right. I don't do that every day, but I do that
Yeah,
like every
you have maintenance.
Just get in there.
But I also
make
have
sure
a
you-
really deep innie with ridges, so I have to like get in there.
peaks and valleys.
Things going on. So somebody told me on Twitter, she said that a guy that she dated tried to fuck her belly button.
No.
Cute.
Yeah, so
Weird.
Small.
The tiny.
I was like,
How
first of
tiny
all,
was he?
What a
how does
struggle.
his dick fit in your belly button? Okay.
Or is her belly button
That deep.
sizable?
It can't be that sizable. Like,
It really can.
If she's a thick bitch, like I got a big belly, but not that.
no,
big.
come on,
No,
a
you
penis.
don't.
Ain't no penis fitting in there.
A micro penis could actually fit in a belly button.
A micro.
I've seen some
Like one of
small
those big
dicks
clips?
before. One in particular I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That might could go in a fucking belly button.
Was it Jerome?
She don't know Jerome.
I don't know Jerome. No, like, I don't want no problems. I don't know Jerome.
There's somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? And there's somebody who would gladly let their micro penis boyfriend fuck their belly button.
I love it.
Or their ear hole.
Yeah.
Or their nostril.
Or their underarm.
There you go.
Squeeze it tight.
I think the
What in the
titties
those
is
deodorant?
enough, and that's even weird to me. I don't like. You
Squeeze
like
it
to
tight.
get titty fucked? I don't like that.
My titties. Okay, so when I look at when you
Yeah,
said
I
that, I
got
immediately
titties for
checked
it.
yours out.
Yeah.
They're wider, and I think it doesn't matter how big your titties are. You need that width
Yes.
in order to get
Yes.
the
I can't do it.
combustion.
You know,
Yeah,
to get
I don't
the-
like
Mine,
it.
are, mine are
yes.
on the longer, more narrow side. I
Yes.
have like the little egg drops.
Yeah, they come from the sides like mine.
I've attempted,
Yes.
and it's just too thin. In
You
here.
gotta just, you
Not
gotta
enough
grease up,
volume in
girl.
It does nothing.
You know, it was
greasy.
greasy.
It was greasy.
But it was also very drunk, and it just didn't work. And it was just, and I was like, this is terrible.
It's not supposed to hit your chin. You're supposed to open your mouth.
It was terrible. I didn't have the book on it. I didn't read the
Titty fucking
rules.
101.
Didn't work out.
Yeah,
You
read
gotta
the
have
manual.
I think that you have a great.
I just think
chest.
it's
Yeah,
weird.
L'Oreal got
I just
perfect
think it's
titty fucking
awkward
titties.
and it's a weird.
It's so dumb and
position.
boring.
It's very weird.
It's weird.
It's very
yeah,
weird.
like
It's probably not fun for you.
No, yeah, I'm
It's
not
no,
having
it's
any.
not at all.
They
Like, I'm
ask
just
you
here.
all the time.
No,
like,
not
why
like all
wanna-
the time, but like people, of course, have tried. Like,
Right.
And I'm like, get that dick out of
I've
here.
probably
Like,
done it like a.
Get that
Get that dick out of here.
MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick is the moisture matte lipstick of your dreams. It's matte reinvented. MAC's new matte formula feels weightless, instantly hydrates, and doesn't dry out your lips. It was originally developed as a backstage trend for a soft matte look, so it's backstage tested and artist approved. Many other matte lipsticks are drying, but the Powder Kiss lipstick is where matte meets moisture. The velvety soft matte colors glide on effortlessly, providing instant long-term hydration that doesn't dry out your lips. So you get the zero shine smooth look of a matte lipstick with the lightweight feel of a balm. The Powder Kiss lipstick comes in 24 gorgeous colors with a wide range of pinks, nudes, reds, and plums to complement any skin tone. The weightless, cushiony texture of the Powder Kiss lipstick is the perfect way to amplify your look this spring. Now, you know I love a good reddish orange color, so that's why I love Devoted to Chili Powder Kiss lipstick. And sometimes I don't feel like being all shiny, and I think matte looks amazing in pictures. Get into a totally new lip experience with the Powder Kiss lipstick. Head to your nearest MAC location to meet your matte today or shop at maccosmetics.com. All right, now I need y'all to finish this sentence, okay?
Uh-oh.
And so you guys are going to give the scenario when this is acceptable. It's acceptable to date a man who lives with his mom if...
She's dying.
She's deathly ill, and he needs to take care of her.
I have an acceptable reason to live with your mom if you guys live in a fucking mansion
And she's dying.
You have like you live in the guest house and she over there, or she lives in the guest house,
Right.
And that's it's
Damn.
a big space.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
There's a difference between you living with your mom and
your mom living with you.
That
Okay.
too.
So is that
Exactly.
what you mean? You mean
No.
he live in his mama house.
He lives
He
in
lives in his
house.
mom's house. It's acceptable if, and you have to give a scenario.
It's acceptable if she can throw down on some macaroni and cheese. Because I will be there every Sunday.
Hey,
Listen, she can wash my clothes.
But he never gonna want to move you in because he got her.
No, if the house is big enough.
I'm cool with
If you
living
get
with a
along
dude
with his
and
mom,
his
too.
mom. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm not trying to live with your mama and you.
What if his mom
the
cool as
fuck?
hell and she cooks
could
for
be
you,
cool as
cleans
fuck.
up, does the laundry?
She gonna hear me moaning and screaming too. She gonna what? That's okay.
What if
She
she's
cool
deaf?
as fuck.
No, I don't want to do it. If she's deaf, then maybe.
That is fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. As long
Deaf
as it's
and
a
blind.
big ass space, like it's a mansion, she live on the left wing, you live on the
I
right
want to
wing.
be naked walking
Then
around.
you know,
Right.
it's like
Mansion
two
in
different houses.
Connecticut.
Listen,
You
she
know?
got to be sick,
Or she's sick,
or
dying.
it got to be some type of tragic. Maybe his wife just died. And
What if he
she-
travels a lot?
Oh well, no,
And he's barely ever
It's
home?
my
What?
man. I forgot.
Yeah, he's your man.
No, I said a man. I'm thinking, why would a man live with his mother?
Right. Okay, what if he travels a lot? He's not really home like that. And so when he does come back to his hometown, that's where he stays. But he's always on the road.
I was cool with it. She got the mac
that's
and
his
cheese.
permanent.
She's like,
but that's his permanent
I got
residence.
my own house.
Yeah. See, there you go.
But what if he's like, I don't want to come because I want to leave my mother by herself?
Wait, to spend the night?
Yeah, like I used
I
to
can't
watch
spend the night
Wentworth.
out.
You never watch Wentworth?
No.
It's like Orange is the New Black, but in Australia. And the woman, her mother used to cock block on everybody. Like she'd be like, I'm about to go out. She's like, no, why do you have to go out? So every night she would stay home with her mom, and she was like 40 years old.
Well, if his mom liked me, I feel like she would allow him to come see me. So first of all, you know what I mean?
What if
gotta
you
get
have to
along-
ask his mom?
You gotta get along with her, first of all, period, point blank. And I
Right.
feel like if she giving you issues, and maybe that's a sign y'all shouldn't be together.
Okay, now answer this one. I can forgive you for spending the night out if, let's just say you're with
You go
somebody.
to jail.
You're in jail.
What's the reason a man can spend the night
You
out?
in jail or the hospital. Other than that, then we got a problem.
If he's having a good time, I don't know.
Oh no.
No.
I'll be spending. I go out. I never come back.
I might not make it. I go home.
never come back.
Might don't make it.
Yeah, I might go out.
might
and
not
he's like,
make
"Where are you?"
it.
I'm like, "I'm in London." How? I don't know how that happened.
See, but that's different because also like you're you. But say he does like a regular job, like a 9 to 5, and something happened. Say I got in an argument and he left and just didn't come home.
Oh my God.
Well,
No,
an
that's
argument,
not.
that's
We're not.
different.
Yeah, no.
But you gotta have like, I have a level. Well, I don't know. There's not an actual
wait.
good answer for this.
Yeah, you're
a
very
level of
open.
trust, though.
Go ahead, do
a level
you.
of
Yeah.
trust with somebody. You got to know their tendencies. And if you're out all night and I suspect that you were doing some fucked up shit, then at the end of the day, we have trust issues.
I already
Yeah.
think you're a fucked up person.
Yeah.
Right. Now that's interesting that you say that because a lot of times we're in relationships with people that we don't trust. And that kind of sucks because when something does happen, it's like,
That's always.
I never believe you. And then that's no way to have a relationship. When y'all got to look at your phone and be like, I want to go through it, or I got to want to go through your stuff and look at your pages and stalk everybody. Then that seems like a bigger issue in a relationship.
Right.
yeah.
I think so too.
I agree with that because I tend to be a very cool, trusting person. Doesn't always work out.
Yeah, like I feel like it
Interesting
depends.
sometimes.
It's
I also
all,
be too busy.
I think it's all a case by case thing because like if my man went out and he came home at 7 a.m, like he could have been having breakfast, chilling. It's New York. It's not that big of a deal. But if your man comes home and he already slept, he's
refreshed.
He's refreshed.
No bags.
Showered up.
Yeah.
And he's
Smell,
that's
different
different.
lotion.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you
They say-
doing?
Smell his dick.
If the dick smell like
Too
soap,
clean. Yep.
Yeah, because you can have a good
So
night.
no,
and
if
you
his
stay
little
out
funky
late.
dick
No,
smell
no.
clean.
Some people be so trusting that it's more like naive than trusting.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you get ran over. Sometimes you have to put your foot down, and not that you have to be like, yo, are you with that bitch? They don't got to be like that. But you can't just be like, oh, well, he might have just went out and had a good time. No, he might have been getting his dick sucked too. So you got to just kind of, like you said, you got to know that person and like whatever y'all situation is. But I don't think you should be too trusting because people love, what is it? Give them an inch, they take them out.
But I also think it depends on did he check in and tell you like,
He
look,
can check in.
I'm
in
Did
the
he just
bathroom.
disappear, or did
yeah,
he
because
say?
it's one thing if I
I'm
didn't
not
talk
coming
to you
home.
at all since 6 p.m.
And you come
then you
home
come in the
in the
next day.
morning.
It's a whole nother thing if it's 11 o'clock at night and he's like, look, we've been out here, I've spoken, drinking, and you know, I passed, or maybe he called you at 3 a.m. like, yo, I passed out on my boy's couch. I'm about to come back. Like, as long as he's telling you what's going on, I think
You
Yeah.
would believe that?
I would.
I passed out on my man's couch. You would believe that?
I've believed that before.
You
Yeah,
believe that?
I have
you
definitely
you
believed
believe
that
that,
before.
Gigi?
One time,
If he's a weed smoker, he might have fell asleep. On
or if he's a
I must be
drunken
crazy.
lush, sometimes a drunken lush,
guys
he
be
goes
playing video
Yeah, they be
games,
playing
smoking,
video games,
yeah.
and they pass out on the couch 10 in the morning, like, oh shit, my
I
girl's gonna
smoked
kill
a
me.
lot of
you know?
weed. I can't remember the last time I was just like, oh, I can't.
But I'm
even
not
get-
gonna lie. When I used to
I'm
cheat on
knocked
my
out.
boyfriend, the number one thing I would say is, "Oh, I
fell
went to
asleep.
Hazel's house and I fell asleep on the couch."
That's it.
Damn, it's definitely been in my house twice.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the easiest
I'm
excuse.
playing with you.
So I don't know.
That's the first excuse a man will say. Like, I was asleep. Like,
I felt
Okay.
I
for
don't
it
know. I
before
do
though.
sleep a lot.
you also wake up at 4 a.m.
I know I do. I wake up every day at 4, but I might really fall asleep.
I just got an alert on my phone.
what?
He sleep.
Angela Yee's lip service new episode.
Tune in, guys.
Tune in through.
Just now.
Okay. That shit been out. Now let's talk.
Since Friday.
She fucked it up, right?
Slow ass alert.
Right.
Hey, I got it.
Now let's talk about soulmates for a second, because of course our biggest soulmate is ourselves.
Come on now.
But
But you do boop boop. Sorry.
Listen
Listen to my album.
That's right.
All right, you gotta love you before you can love somebody else.
Come on, that's the
Absolutely,
truth.
that is very true.
Very true.
But do you believe in soulmates? I'm looking at also Big Sean and Janae Aiko, and somebody asked her about do you believe in soulmates, and she said she found hers, and it looks like her and Big Sean might
They're
be
back
like,
together.
yeah, I don't know if they're back together, but they posted a picture.
They are back together.
together.
They
After
look
that
back
freestyle,
together.
They look back
She went
together.
off.
Yeah.
That freestyle,
She's
he was
triggered. She
scared.
poured it
He
out.
was like, fuck that.
He was like,
triggered.
look, I'm
I'ma
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go
She's
back for
triggered.
she
But
burn
do you-
my house down.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Yes. I 100% believe in soulmates, but I believe that you have many soulmates, which is why I talk about you being your own soulmate, because that if I only believed in one soulmate in the world, then that would be kind of unfair and selfish to a lot of people who are like, but I found this person who's just like me. That's cool. But I think that, you know, it gets real metaphysical, but I feel like in this life, you meet people who are just so familiar to you and it's just so easy to get close and connected with them. I think that friends are soulmates as well. You know what I'm saying? I think like family is soulmates. I think like that's how you ended up being family in the first place. Like what brought you together? You know what I'm saying?
But some people who are family you can only fuck with too.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that
That's
ain't my
not a
soulmate.
soulmate.
Yeah.
That's
That
not
cousin.
exactly.
Listen, I got a whole sister that I do not talk to.
Exactly.
So do I.
That's
A
not your
whole
soulmate.
sister.
Same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just do
And
not
that's how
talk
you
to.
know that there
we
is-
be in the same room and don't speak.
Damn.
That's how you
wouldn't
know
even
there's
be
a
in the room.
difference. That's how you know there's a difference. It's more than just blood. Like it's something spiritual that connects you to people on this planet.
Right.
So I feel like when you meet a person and there's a romantic connection and it feels amazing and like you've known each other before. But let me tell you something. Even with this Bali nigga, when I first met him,
I'm gonna slap him when I see him.
Right.
First of all, when I first saw him, I was like, you look really familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? And he was like, and he said something like he was in this movie, but the movie wasn't even out and whatever. And I was like, okay. But girl,
That wasn't out.
wasn't out. But anyway, like, and he was like, yeah, I felt a deja vu too when we met. And it was just really spiritual and we had a lot of parallels but he ain't in my life no more.
Right.
So soulmates
Could be
also
temporary.
are for seasons. But I think that this is the soulmate that never goes away.
Right.
The for sure thing.
Can I ask you something? So this other girl knew about you, but was still posting those things. I'm sorry, I gotta ask this.
That's what they do, girl.
Yeah, that's so. She was just okay with being the side chick.
Yes,
A lot of
they
them
are,
are.
girl.
They love
I'm
being the
just
side
asking them.
chick.
Yeah,
A lot of
they
them
do.
are. Okay, well,
I
yes,
think that he was really good at lying and painting pictures. And I remember I wrote her. I never wrote the bitch
You
before,
wrote
but
her?
I wrote her the same day I saw the picture. And I said, you know what? You can have him. Hope he does you better than he did me. Peace. You know what I'm saying? She didn't respond to me because she never did, but she just went off on Twitter. How can you talk on a situation that you have no idea about? You know nothing about this situation. I'm like, girl, I don't care what situation he painted for your dumb ass.
Right.
It wasn't the situation that you thought it was, because clearly the motherfucker don't even care about you. And he also, there's other yous.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, bitch, what you mad for? Why are you mad at me?
Yeah, I'm not the one that did anything.
He the one, and she's still fooling with his dumb ass.
Did he try to reach out to you at all after that? Because you know how they
No, but he's a non-reaching out ass motherfucker.
Okay.
He just likes to get upset and sit by himself and go over it in his mind. And his brother reached out to me though. It was sweet.
do. He probably told his brother to reach out too.
He was like, I think you guys had like some sort of fight. But I am not a part of that.
He's still my sis.
I
He's
was
like, and because
listen.
of you, I can't get my hair done no more.
I was just trying to get my hair done.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I'm mad she called herself
The dread master.
Reaching.
Girl,
He
bye.
was like, she only did my hair once and she asked to do it. I was like,
Tell
oh
him to not have his brother
God.
reach out to you and say she only did my hair
I'm
once.
weak.
He was like, she asked me, and I was like, I guess.
Okay, well at least she has a position. The dread master.
I guess
Anyway.
I'm the dread master.
So
Ass
do you
bitch.
guys believe in soulmates? Like TJ, you think you have your soulmate?
Say yes.
At this point, even if I didn't think,
You stuck.
Are you in love with somebody?
yes.
Wow.
You know him.
Ah shit.
Who?
I'll tell you later.
Tell you later.
girl.
Ah shit.
Ooh.
But we've been together on and off for 10 years.
The tea is hot.
The tea is hot. It's steaming.
Mostly on.
Mostly on. For the past 10 years.
Can mean a lot.
No. We've been together for 10 years, but there were a few breakups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, short
but,
ones.
you know, you go away and then love brings you back together.
So you think that's your soulmate, though?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's all. All right, so you believe in that. What about you, Steph?
I think every time I'm in love, I find my soulmate. So currently I'm with my soulmate. I'm so happy.
All right.
Gloria, have you found your soulmate?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You crying, girl?
No, oh my
God. You know?
It's my dog. No, I'm joking.
Monster's my soulmate.
Monster is my soulmate.
There's a difference, though. I think that we get it twisted between a soulmate and an amazing romantic partner and somebody that we're in love with.
Right.
You can have a soulmate that you're not in love with, and because you have this like soul connection where you can't even explain it. That person who, you know, it was the right time, no, wrong time, right place, right person, but the wrong timing. You can have shit where it's like, you have that too? You had that too happen to you when you were a kid? You feel the same way about this? We are in each other's heads. I once had my mind gets read, my sentences get finished, and not just because we're familiar with each other, but like even when we first started hanging out, I would sing a song and he would reference something that had nothing to do with the actual song, but it was what I was thinking. And I'd be like, damn nigga, you can read my mind. Like I feel like it's like a deep, almost like
a soul connection,
inexplicable thing, but it doesn't always have to work out. And I think people want things to work out so bad with this person they have a soul connection with, but sometimes they're not the healthiest person for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've definitely felt like I've met somebody that I might have thought was, but didn't end up being, you know, or ended up being toxic. Yeah, or end up being more toxic than anything. So I think sometimes I like to be kind of careful with the whole soulmate thing because I do believe in it, but it's just I don't want to call anybody that and then something happens and I'm devastated like, I lost my soulmate. Like I like the fact that you said we have a lot of different soulmates, like your friends. And I do think like the different connection you have with certain people friend-wise is weird because like even like it'll be certain jokes that maybe like even with me and Ange that it'll be a joke me and her might get that somebody else will be like, oh my God, that shit ain't funny.
Is that your soulmate?
No, she's not my soulmate. But I just mean like, you know, with friends.
She likes anal, I don't. You're not soulmate.
But you know what I mean, how you can have your inside jokes with like certain people or stuff like that. I think, you know, that's a connection, but I don't want to say soulmate too much.
No, and you know when you gotta when you have that soul connection with somebody, you know, and you feel when it's time to let them go.
Right.
When it's not the right one. But you can still have that connection, just, you know, you gotta set them off to God.
Effective natural skincare products are essential. With ProCure, you can feel better about feeling better. Their products are powered by science and enriched with nature with guilt-free formulas that really work and that you can trust. Their products contain no parabens, alcohol, or fragrance. They just use proven remedies and natural botanicals, so you get all the medicine you need, plus skin-loving ingredients. To heal itchy, irritated skin, try fast-acting hydrocortisone with calendula, enhanced with organic calendula extracts and organic coconut oil to moisturize and reduce inflammation. Sometimes I do suffer from eczema when I'm out in the sun and it dries out my skin too much, and I actually ended up getting a little bit of eczema on my finger that was very itchy, and then the skin started peeling. But thankfully, I had ProCure hydrocortisone, so at least it wasn't itching, and it helped reduce inflammation and moisturize that area. And check out RosaCare to clear flushed, red, bumpy skin caused by rosacea without irritating skin further. RosaCare treats redness and evens out skin tone. Try ProCure's hydrocortisone and RosaCare today and get a special $3 discount on Amazon using the code 3Angela. This is safe for your whole entire family, and it's for men and women also. Just go to procureheals.com/Angela to be directed to Amazon, where you'll get a special $3 discount with the code 3Angela. That's the number 3 plus Angela, all one word, and make sure you type it in all caps. procureheals.com/Angela, code 3Angela. What about love at first sight?
Woo!
Love at first sight.
I don't know about love at first sight, but I feel like lust at first sight.
I've definitely had some crazy, unexpected connections at first, like look at each other in the eyes, like, oh.
And then what happens?
Well, one time, I told this story.
I know all about that.
I've told this story on lip service. I'm sure I have told this story, but there was one guy. He ended up being my boyfriend, and I got his name tattooed and everything.
Damn.
But
How long did it take
damn,
you
when
to
is your
get there?
birthday?
I'm a Sagittarius, but so
Is
the
his name
first.
still on you?
Actually, I'm working on getting it released. Even though he and I are really good friends, and he listens to the show, so I know it's gonna really break his heart when he hears it. But like I said, the first time we laid eyes on each other, like we made eye contact, it was like a zap. It was like of a connection, and we had a wild time. We ended up staying together for 3, and I've never done that before. I've never met a guy the first day and slept with him except for that time, and we ended up staying together for 3 days, and we had a long relationship afterwards.
How soon did you get that tattoo?
But I mean, I got the tattoo.
You see, she
after the
ignored
third
that
day.
question.
Not even a year. Yeah, probably pretty much. It should have been the 3rd day, but not even a year. A couple months. But what's funny is after I got the tattoo, I realized he wasn't shit, and we
course.
broke up.
That's what always happens right after you get the tattoo.
We broke
like,
up
got
like
her.
maybe 5 or 6 months later. But
My bitch now.
no, because after I got the tattoo, he started confessing shit. I swear to God.
I'm like, that tattoo is real.
That was like
That's
a wedding
fucked
ring
up.
almost.
Yeah.
He was like, well, now you're my wife.
Yeah.
Now that you're stuck with me forever.
That's a forever thing. You could take the ring off, but that
But
tattoo.
it did feel like love at first sight with that guy, with that one person. I don't know. It could be his eyes. He had green eyes.
That's
he
the
had
vibe.
black
He was
green
black
eyes?
with green eyes. Yes.
Dangerous.
Exactly.
He Jamaican?
He says he's Jamaican.
Was he
I
Jamaican?
don't know. Nah, he's just
know
regular
something's wrong
black
over there.
guy.
What about you, Gigi? Love at first sight? Woo!
Fuck that shit. She don't believe in soulmates either, but she got one.
I would not believe.
No, I've never experienced love at first sight. I have experienced lust at first sight, but I wasn't in love, but I just wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
What about love at first fuck?
Yes.
Yes, I've experienced that too.
I think I've experienced that because, yeah.
At first eat.
First, I will say that
first
love,
lick.
and I have a very, my views on things are very strange and different, a little metaphysical and a little big picture. I think that everybody has a basic love for each other. As human beings, we're all connected, and I think that we all have a unconditional love at the base of things. I think society gets us fucked up.
No, I think there's some people I really don't like.
Yes,
And I base it off of don't like.
Maybe your energy just don't mix with them. And maybe they look a certain way, and that just pisses you. Some people's faces just bother me.
Right.
Like, I'll be like, I don't like your fucking face.
Yeah, I hate
But
your
I know
face.
that at the bottom of my heart, there's some love for you. If I saw you and you needed $1, I'd be like, bitch, here's $1.
Like if you were poor and homeless on the corner and I didn't really know you, I probably would have gave you $1. But since I know
still
you,
hate
I
your
don't
face.
like you.
Oh, but
See what
you
you're
know-
saying.
fuck you.
We all have a fundamental love, and that can be erased.
And I mean, without knowing people.
Without- yeah,
without knowing.
okay.
And the more you get to know them, that's where society has us fucked up. Because the more we get to know people, like our socialized behavior makes us be like, I don't like the way they talk. I don't like the way they walk. Or this bitch had a problem with me because they were defensive or insecure. And then that made me buck back.
Right.
Like we get each other fucked up as we get to know each other.
Right.
So
You
I
got me
really
fucked
think
up.
that you got me fucked up, guys. But I think we all have a basic love at first sight with people where it's like, I genuinely, when I first met you today, I want to like you and I want to love you. Who knows what's going to happen?
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, and especially if you have a sexual connection, so you have that love right there, and then you have a sexual attraction, boom. To me, that's the perfect
Love at
recipe
first
for love
sight.
at first
Yes,
sight.
absolutely.
But, you know, that's just me. I'm a little guru over here.
No, I
Yeah,
like
you
that.
are.
No, that made
Spread
perfect
love.
sense.
It's the Brooklyn way.
That made perfect
Spread
sense.
love.
But because
then
it's true,
someone
when
can
you
get
meet
fucked up
somebody,
real
it's
quick.
like, hey, and you're hugging and introducing each other. I agree with that.
And then they can
you
ruin
get to
it.
know them, and you're like, you know what, this
Piece of shit.
person,
Then they open their mouth.
this person stinks. I don't like this person's teeth. Why did they open
I've
their
had
mouth?
that happen to me where it's like, I meet people, you know, I say bitch a lot, and you know, they're like, your favorite word is bitch. I'm like, I guess it is now.
It is, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. But now I got people coming up to me being, hey, bitch. Like
No,
people,
no.
like radio programmers and like
No.
people who would never say that to somebody will be like, what's up, bitch? And I'll be
don't
like,
sound right.
you know, I wanted to like you, motherfucker.
Well, what the fuck?
And I'll be like, hi, bitch.
I wouldn't like
Hey,
that.
hi, bitch. Like, I I give it to him real hard.
Give it to
so
him
you
right
know
back.
how it feels.
They can't take your shit. That's your shit.
That's my word.
Yeah, that's
Use
my
your
word.
own word. Call me Lizzo.
Yeah.
So what about love at first fuck? Have you ever fell in love from sex?
No. But she
Have you ever loved a dick?
I've thought
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that twinkle in her eye?
You saw it, and she licked her lips.
I have admired a beautiful dick, and it was separate from the person. I was like, wow, it's just like this. And I would always describe it as that. I'd be like, y'all, and it's a happy
dick.
Just like, doesn't matter what's going on today. He's just
at
a happy
attention.
little soldier.
Oh, that's amazing.
I believe that. I believe in the romantic side of love being an extra. I believe in that being extra. I think that love should be love. It should be the same kind of love across the board. I think sex is like a extracurricular activity with somebody that you just have that unconditional love for.
So you could love somebody, but the sex could not be good, and you'd be okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, since it's just a connection and all.
Don't get me fucked
Oh,
up.
all right. I was wondering.
I'm just
But I
wondering.
think haven't you also experienced, like, because you love somebody so much, you'll ignore all of those. Well,
That is not as good.
Lizzo.
No, but I get what
you'll
you're saying.
ignore that. You'll be like, wow,
We keep it
You've
real.
had better before, but since you love this person, it's just kind of
Right.
great.
I've been through that.
I
Yeah.
love somebody whose breath stunk, but when I
no,
loved
no,
him,
no.
his breath.
I can't love somebody who stunk. I'm sorry.
You've gone
I can't.
too far.
You're taking it
his
too
breath
far.
stunk when I first met him because I liked him so much, and then when I stopped loving him, his breath stunk. I was like, I liked you so much, and I thought your breath was sweet.
I get what you're saying, but yeah.
I can't be with
Yeah.
nobody with stink breath. I could barely be friends
But
with
I didn't even know
somebody.
because I liked him so much.
I was in love with somebody and the sex was like below average.
What makes
trash.
it below average?
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
He had a little dick. I gotta be honest.
He had a little dick.
I gotta be honest. He had a little dick. And he used to try, like he used to put bad work in. Like he used
tried
to
so
really
hard.
like think he was stroking and
You tried.
I loved
'cause
him
you care
though.
about him.
I loved him, and
little
I'll
Mini
never
Cooper.
lie that I did love him.
Is that why you broke up?
No, we broke up for
Somebody
something
drunk
else.
over there.
No, but and he and I had such a, he and I knew each other for so long, and we had such a connection as friends, you know. And the kissing was great. We had great kisses.
The only thing that was so long was how y'all knew each other.
Right.
Wow.
And but you know, I loved him. I mean, and I used to be in the back of my mind, like when he goes away, I'm gonna be cheating on him.
I need a real dick.
Oh, is this the one that you?
It's which one?
Not the tattoo.
Oh yes, actually I do have his name tattooed. Actually, I do. have his
Damn, you
name
got his
tattooed.
little dick name tattooed on you?
His little
Yes,
dick
I
name.
do.
He listens to this podcast.
Yes. No, this is another one.
Dicks are little, no, they dicks little.
Oh,
That's
no,
got
he
more than one
He
tattoo?
thinks his dick
They-
is.
oh, I got
know they
three.
dick
I got
too.
three
got
different
three
names.
guys'
I got
names?
three
Oh,
guys.
you have three
names.
guys tatted on you.
Three guys'
Did all
names.
three of them have small penises?
No,
Okay.
Just
no,
one.
no,
Just
one out of three ain't bad.
Just
One out of three ain't bad.
only one.
Nah, he
The
must have
other
had a
two
really
was
sweet
crazy.
Why you
personality.
don't have my name tattooed on you?
I'm saying.
I told you
God
this
damn
summer. I told you after the summer.
Did you
when I
hit it
started
right
tanning.
or something?
I'm just saying, she got all these guys tattooed. At least
I'm
put
getting
us on
lip
there.
service logo tattooed.
Get the lip service
You
logo.
had
Lips.
this-
I was like his logo. Okay,
Nah, I'm
No, that's
telling you.
horrible.
It's got a logo.
That's a
I've
hell
had
of
a
a
guy.
person. It's a
I've
small
had a guy.
the
I
little
had
micro
an
penis.
athlete tell me to tattoo his logo on me.
like
No.
his team, but
Like
they get
what you,
traded
like
all
a
the time.
billboard?
No, he has his own logo. He asked me to tattoo his logo. I was like,
He's a businessman.
I don't even fuck with you like that. Like, I don't love you.
Wait, he was a football player?
no.
Basketball.
Yes.
You need to mess
Professional
with soccer
NBA?
players.
Yes. That's it. Stop asking questions. Too many questions.
Too many questions.
Yeah, the Knicks.
The Nets, the Wolves.
Y'all got a lot of basketball teams in this hole. There's a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. There's a lot of
So
basketball.
does anybody ever?
I'm
So
done
let's
with
say you
that,
date
though.
somebody. Do they ask about these names? What do you say?
Well, okay, the truth. I'm gonna be honest about it. I already, like I said, I'm with the person I'm gonna be with forever. So I can be honest about this.
Congrats.
So thank you. I think so.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. They are so fucking cute.
No, she met my man.
I
She
met him the other day.
And this is the one you were with before. And
He
you,
and I've been on and off for 17 years.
God damn.
So yeah, he
belong
knows
together,
me well. There's no
y'all.
lying
Yeah.
to him. He knows every detail of my life.
Okay.
So
Oh, they belong together.
previous relationships, right? Don't we belong together?
Yes, they belong
We're
together.
perfect for each other. It's kind of pathetic and ridiculous. But anyway, that we waited so long to even get here. But anyway, so I used to say that the one on my ribs is my father's name, which is
you
a
would
lie.
lie. Oh my
Which is a
God.
big fucking lie. And it's an obvious lie because my last name is Santiago and that's not
But you have his first and
Santiago.
last name?
Yes, it's a
You
first
are
and last
like,
name.
wow. Government.
I go hard for
have
my
the
man.
surname.
I love it.
Surname.
Girl.
Yeah.
But did
So
you
that
get the
one-
initial in the middle?
Right.
No, I'm joking.
Damn, I forgot. No,
I can't believe you're the full name.
Yeah, you
That's
never noticed. I
crazy.
got a first and a last name on my ribs. I used to lie and say it was my father's name.
And then what about
Okay.
the
I mean, you can have your mom's last
Yeah, what
name.
about the other two?
I got,
You got two brothers?
the other one covered up. I got the other one covered up.
Okay, cool.
And then I got the same person twice. I got the same person twice. And, you know, like I said, that was my most recent ex-boyfriend. So,
Okay.
you know, the guy that I'm with now, there's no questions about it. He already knows everything.
Wait, but you've been with him for 17 years. You don't want him tatted on you?
Oh, I'm about to get
Why
a
can't he
crazy
get one?
tattoo for him this
Oh,
month.
Lord.
It got to be his face.
You about to do
I'm
that?
it's like crazy. Y'all gonna
Janet
see
Jackson
it.
His face on your face.
Y'all gonna see it. It's gonna
Get
be
his
crazy.
face to cover up all the other names.
No, that's no, and the other no. Shout out to
Get a
your
full
race
body
spa
plate.
here
Get his
in
dick.
New York. You know, shout out to your race spa. They're gonna remove all the other tattoos I don't want for me. Thank you very much.
How many tattoos do you have?
I have a lot of tattoos. I have a lot. I have but like I have a tramp stamp.
There you go.
I hate my
everybody
tramp
has
When
stamp.
I want it to go. I need that
It's
gone.
horrible. I hate it.
I hate that they call it a tramp stamp. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Misogyny.
Yes,
yeah, like why is that a
exactly.
tramp stamp? Guys be having tramp stamps.
Right.
Guys will be having tramp stamps nowadays.
Guys are just tramps.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need no damn stamp.
And then I have a tattoo on my wrist that I love, and then the one on my stomach that I love.
OMGYes.com is a website about women's sexual pleasure. When it comes to actual ways women touch themselves or ways partners touch women, there's a lot of BS out there that isn't based in fact or research. For instance, there's lists of sex tips and things that people just, quote, heard somewhere. OMG Yes decided to get the truth out there and bust the myths. They did scientific research and interviewed over 20,000 women ages 18 to 95 about what actually feels good and why. What they found was that women vary in what they like, duh, but there are also lots of shared techniques, like ingredients people combine in different ways for more pleasure and better orgasms. We all want that. The site has short videos of all kinds of women sharing and showing these techniques. It's explicit, but it's not at all porny. The videos are comfortable, like friends sharing recipes or travel tips. You'll get more clear on the things you like and find out things you've never even thought of, just like listening to lip service. Season 2 just came out, and it's all about penetration and ways people make penetration more pleasurable. While 18% of women orgasm from regular in and out penetration, there are other penetration techniques that lead to orgasm for over 75% of women. Isn't that our goal? 47% of women have had multiple orgasms. Lots of women think they can't have multiples because they get really sensitive right after the first one. But by altering the technique after the orgasm in specific ways, lots can build to seconds and thirds. Check out newly released season 2 and get $5 off at omgyes.com/Angela. That's omgyes.com/Angela. Gigi, you
I like
had
the
your
one in
man's
the
name
back of my
tattooed
name.
on you several times, but then you got it removed.
All 3 of them.
But why do y'all do that? 'Cause
Wait, the same guy 3 times?
I know
That-
somebody
that
else
guy.
that's
And then
done
she
that.
got them removed and they got back together.
But you still got one, right?
No, I got the last one removed on black ink, actually.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you got it covered.
Like, that's one way to really stick it to him. Let me go on black ink and let the world know.
But why do you get it more than once? Because my little sister did that with her
it's
boyfriend.
It's not like I got them and then got it covered and then got it over and got it covered and got it over. I got them all while we were together.
She did the same. But it's like,
And then one by one I covered them. Okay, so the first one I had on my wrist, and I got that one very early on in our relationship. And then I just got it like because I wanted it, but I didn't really get what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
What's
so then,
very early too. You didn't
8 months into our relationship.
Okay.
So I got
Have you had tattoos previously?
Oh yeah, I'm all covered up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got on hoodie and shit now, but I got tattoos.
Yeah, and
everywhere.
I feel like that's why it's an easy thing for me to get.
Yeah, I got a lot of tattoos. I mean, I got so many, I don't even know how many I have. I have them everywhere.
I think it's a big deal to me because I have no tattoos.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, like
So I
if
have
you're
a
clean
couple,
and then you
but
get your man's name, it's like, wow.
So the second one came because I finally thought of what I really wanted. Like, oh, I should have got da-da-da. So then I got it. The second one I got it like how I should have got it the first time, right? So I got that one right here. I actually surprised him with that one. And then I was getting tattooed one day, something on my back, on my neck or something. And then he's like, well, what are you getting now? And I'm like, oh, I'm getting this. And he's like, do you need to get another one for me? And I'm like, what else can I get? I already fucking got you 80 times, you know? But I ended up getting his initials with my initials because we're both Gemini and the Gemini sign.
Well, there you have it.
And then, so when we broke up the first time, I got the first two covered at the same time, like around the same time. And then I had this one still on the back of my neck, the initials. And we got back together. And then we broke up the second time, I went and got the second one.
Are you going to get it again?
I'll get it again, but I'll get
Mary.
Mrs. Yes.
Okay.
So that's the only way I'll get it again, is if there's a
Why
Mrs.
you
in
don't
front
have
of
any
it.
tattoos?
Well, it's because I grew up in a really strict religious, like I grew up in Kojic when I was little. So they would say, do not get markings on your body of the dead. Do not get, I already had piercings. I had piercings since I was a baby, but I don't have any extra piercings. So it was super religious at first. I was like, I can't get any in the body. I can't get them. And then the older I got, I was like afraid of needles. And then I was like, okay, now I was at a certain age. I was like,
I've
20.
aged out of getting a tattoo.
Yeah, I got aged out.
That's how I feel too. I'm aged out of it.
Right, and there's been significant things that have happened in my life where I didn't get a tattoo for it, and I thought about it. Like when my dad passed away, I wanted to get a tattoo for him. But it's like, I was like, if I don't have a tattoo for my dad who passed away, don't none of y'all deserve a goddamn tattoo on my body. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's, at this point, it's just like, it's more punk for me to not. It's more rock and roll for me to not
everybody
have a
else,
tattoo.
yeah.
Because everybody else got one, which I
got a
think is
tattoo.
great. But I just,
It's got to be something that you want forever too.
I got stretch
That's how I
marks,
look at
so
tattoos.
that's my tattoo.
I don't recommend getting tattoos. Like if you don't have any tattoos, stay like that.
They're
That's
addictive,
how I
right?
felt too.
Yeah, and you hate them after a while.
Yeah, you change your mind.
You
It's
change
the
your
same
mind. You
thing
hate
every
them
day.
after a
I mean,
while.
clearly.
Because they're crazy. It's like four of
us.
Yeah, I can't do Gemini.
We're both Gemini.
Dating.
So.
Bali bitch, he was a Gemini.
He was a Gemini. They're crazy.
Now,
They
I
are
want to ask
crazy.
you all this.
Oh my God, my boyfriend's a Gemini.
I know.
Oh, a Gemini
I
is
love
Her
it.
boyfriend's birthday.
Don't
is
keep
the
them all
next
in the
day.
same
Yeah,
room.
Because
After
the
my
Gemini's looking
boyfriend's
at you
birthday.
like, oh my God, you're the master of me. Like, you
Exactly.
do what they do, except
Oh my
better.
God. We had this whole, because my man is so masculine. He's such a, he's a macho man. So I was like, what are you talking about? Yesterday we had this whole conversation about how I run his fucking life.
You do.
And he's like, no, you don't. And I'm like, listen, I decide the fate of our relationship. Like, cause we had a fight. And I'm like a little childish in arguments. I'm very childish in arguments because every time I have an argument with a nigga, I break up with him. That's
You
it.
gotta
We
stop
fighting.
doing that.
I don't want to be with you no more. That's it. I'm done. We don't match. We're horrible for each other. Leave me alone. Don't call me. I'm blocking you. I'm moving out. I'm leaving the
wow.
country. I'm going. I'm gone. We had an argument. It's over. The whole planets have changed.
That is draining.
I know. It's really terrible. It's really terrible. But every time I do it, he's like, all right, then, bitch, bye. You know what I'm saying? He's like, okay, get your ass on, go.
I'll be so
Bye.
mad if my boyfriend called me bitch.
Me too.
No, I swear to God,
I'll
that's
be
how
calling
he be
him
like.
dead.
He be like, oh, word, okay, bye, bitch. Go ahead.
Well,
get
Gemini
out.
men are sassy.
Yes. But then when I'm over the argument, when it's time for, when I'm like, you know what, I miss him, I miss the dog, I miss the nigga.
I miss the dog.
Let me hit him up, like, let me say something. And, you know, he lets me right back into his life. He lets me right back in. So I'm like, you know what?
All right, bitch, come back.
I decide.
Come on,
So I told him yesterday, I was like, you know what? As masculine as you are, I fucking run your life. I decide
But see,
what we're gonna
they
do.
get over shit real easy. Once they get the argument,
That got him so mad. It started a whole new argument. It started a whole new argument.
Cute.
But we didn't break up. We didn't break up.
Very cute.
Because it's
Look at Gigi holding her penis. pee. She looks so uncomfortable. Go pee, Gigi.
You gotta pee, nigga.
I always got.
We got one more
She has
question.
a really, really small
This is
bladder.
the last question.
It's the last
Gigi
question.
crazy
Hold it.
name.
The last question I want to ask y'all is
PPGG.
when you think about your.
I get up and pee like every episode. I'm trying to be like regular
Gigi,
today.
you can't hold it for an hour. When you think about your mom and you think about your dad, what do you think you take from them into the relationship that you have with whoever you date? Like, why do you think that you date the way that you do according to your mom, your relationship with your mom, and your relationship with your dad?
I know one thing I get from my mother is she was like the person that took care of everything and everybody, like caregiver. Like, I definitely get that from her. And that travels over into relationships as well.
What about your dad?
He was a hoe, so I don't know if I
You like, damn, I hope I didn't get that. But that might affect you in a different type of way.
yeah, my dad had multiple relationships and multiple
found out
sets of
about all
children.
kind of kids.
I didn't know I knew I had a sister that was a year or so, same age as me, but I didn't find out until I was 35 that we were 16 days apart.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and she's been in my life all of my life. I just didn't know that we were that close in age.
You ain't think
And-
to even find out.
Well, I always thought that we were like a year apart.
Yeah.
Until my birthday party, and she's like, "Oh, I'm turning 35 next week, 2 weeks."
And
I'm
you like,
we the same age.
So she knew the whole time? Or
Yeah, she knew. I just didn't know. Nobody ever
Twinning.
told me. I just didn't
No.
know. Yeah.
They call it Irish twins.
Yeah.
Shit, that was Irish.
But how does that affect you as far as your relationship? You think you are affected by your relationship with your dad?
No, I don't think it affected my relationship with my dad, but I think it affects how I view men in relationships. Because watching him juggle so many situations and watching my mother fight with his wife and his other baby mama, and eventually coming together with the wife and not the other baby mama, you know, is just it changed my outlook on relationships for sure. For sure. Yeah.
What would you say, Lizzo?
Well, I never thought about this before, but I think because my parents stayed together forever until, you know, he passed away, I believe in long relationships. And I was saying to somebody the other night, I was like, if I'm going to get with somebody now, I'm going to be with them forever. Like, I want to get with somebody and we going to be together forever, so nothing else really matters. Do what you got to do. Let's just live our lives. And I'm really partnership based. Like, I want a partner before anything, and I want to create something with them. And my parents always had businesses. Like, they always owned businesses together. They would make us pass off flyers and shit. We'd be out in the sun.
Yeah, you want to eat, right?
Right.
You like light, right?
We'd be racist. Who could get rid of their flyers fast?
What kind of businesses?
Mortgage business, credit card business.
Oh, so you're good with money.
Hell, I'm rich.
She said she was
I've been on a budget since I got signed.
That's dope.
Come on now. You
That's
ain't gonna
great.
see me wasting this goddamn money.
Did you hear her say she booking flights to Bali for everybody?
But she didn't book it.
But there you go.
Almost did.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm
Didn't
gonna do it
do
for
it.
me and my girls.
Right.
Okay.
Reappropriate.
We'll book our own flights to Bali. Let's go.
You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's why I'm so partnership based, because I saw that. And I'm also really silly, and I like to wrestle and play, and I turned into like a big kid. And I used to see my parents. Once I saw my parents break into a water gun fight in the middle of the house.
That's
each other
so
around. I was
much
like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my God, I love that.
Chaos. But
That's
they have so much
amazing.
fun together.
That's
So I
amazing.
want I want who I'm with to be a partner and a best friend, and I want to be with them forever and till death do us part.
That's
because
how
I
it's
saw
supposed
that.
to be. Don't you feel like it's so rare?
Yeah, no, that's how I feel about what I have going on now. Like, that's one of my best friends since I was a little girl. Like, we're besties.
Aww.
We can't really go wrong. And now we're old, so.
Well, you need to stop breaking
We
up
gotta
with him
be
every time you
together.
get. You need to stop breaking up every time you get.
okay,
in a fight.
No, he says it too. He's so tired. He's so tired of me breaking up with him every time we fucking fight. Everybody's tired of that. But I do that in every relationship. Every time we have
You
an
gotta
argument,
stop
it's
that,
over.
Stephanie. A fight is just a fight.
I know, it's stupid and it's corny and it's childish.
I would be like, okay.
It's childish.
I understand being
I get
like
excited.
angry.
You like to fight?
I like to fight because I get it in all of my relationships, because I know that it's either gonna make us get closer or you
or
out
it's
my
gonna
life.
set us apart.
Right.
Yeah, and I look forward to it. When I have a friend and we get into that first argument, I'll be like, oh shit, we about to get real
Now
close.
we're gonna see how
this turns out.
It's
I love
true.
that. But you know, I'm constructive with every emotion.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. You got to find the good in every situation.
You know, that's me. That's my motto. You come to my shows, I find the silver lining. The
Yeah. No,
platinum.
the shows make everybody feel good. We actually saw you perform.
Yes,
also.
we did.
Wait, when?
The Christmas party, the Atlanta Christmas.
We were there.
my
Yeah.
And we was going crazy.
Everybody, I was like, damn, y'all was getting fucking loud.
Yeah,
See,
it was
it don't
dope.
normally be like that, but it was.
Y'all should come to the show tonight. Brooklyn Steel.
It's in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I'm okay. That's a plan.
Let's go.
I mean, if you want,
No, because I
we
live in
do wanna
Brooklyn.
come through. But anyway,
My bald headed ass. I gotta get my hair braided.
You are not
I ain't got
bald-headed
no
I was
hair.
just looking. I was like, it's a perfect ballet bun.
It's a ballet money.
Now, Stephanie, let's talk about you and your appearance, though. Your mom, your dad. How does that affect how you have relationships?
Like she said, I never thought about this before. But thinking about it, sitting here and thinking about it, I feel like with my dad, he was in my life like really close to me when I was a kid. Like I was with my dad all the time, really clinging to him. Like I was his favorite girl, and then poof, he was gone. So I feel like that may have affected me because I'm super clingy.
Abandonment issues?
Yes, I feel insecure when my man is not around. Like I want to be around my man all the time, and I've been like that since I started dating relationships. You know what I mean? Like I want the closeness. So I think that may have affected me with men. Like I'm extra super clingy.
You don't want them to poof.
Yeah, I don't want them to poof. They poof.
They poof. What about you, L'Oreal?
I would say with my mother, she like taught me to be more independent, like period. Like I seen her date, like she had boyfriends here and there, but like she always took care of us and herself. You know what I mean? Like she never let no man come in and like take care of anything, or it was just kind of like she already had a house. He was just an addition, you know, like fun. I looked at it like, and if it got serious, then it was serious. But she always, one thing I would always hear my mom say was like, she did not like a liar. So then if I ever catch a man in a lie, like I'm quick to cut him off because I look at it like, I know my mom used to always say like, I hate a liar. I hate a liar. So like, I think that just got like pushed through my brain. So
And men lie.
men lie.
Men lie like women tell the truth.
I mean, you get what I'm saying? But
Men
you know,
lie, women get away with it.
right. And I definitely look at that. And I think like I got to a point where I was in a relationship where the guy, I was dependent on the man. And that was like the worst thing ever. And it made me more so see like, damn, I should be more like my mother because he left me in a, you know, in a situation where I was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, cable
you know?
bill.
Yeah, and I was doing better before I was with him and like terrible after. So I just knew like, and then as far as my father was verbally abusive. So I feel like me sometimes, like when I do get into arguments, I say like real nasty stuff to like, if I'm hurt or like something like that. I think that's something I took from him that was negative. But you know, I try to watch myself because my words is crazy. Like I could really hurt somebody.
What,
When's your birthday?
I'm a Capricorn, January 13th.
Oh, Capricorn.
With my mom, I feel like
When's your Capricorn?
Cap.
She's a Taurus.
You look like a
Oh yeah,
So
Taurus.
did you just have a
said
birthday
that.
or is it
Taurus.
coming?
you look like a
April
Capricorn.
27th. Too.
Oh my God. Oh,
May
no, I
10th,
passed.
she just had hers.
Okay, happy birthday. We're going to do it.
Wait,
We're going to do a
your
shot.
birthday?
24th.
April 24th.
Oh, okay. We got a room full of close birthdays that just passed. We did have some. Thank you to Yave Tequila for coming through today.
Thanks, Yave.
We're gonna have
We
a
over
little
here
shot.
tipsy.
But Lizzo, we appreciate you so much. We had a really good time with you.
I was so nervous, y'all.
Why?
Because I don't know, like
Lizzo, you be naked on your Instagram
I
page.
know.
Now you gonna come in here and talk about you was nervous.
But see, I Virgo moon, I get shy in random times. But
I had no
I'm-
idea you were coming today, and I follow you for a long time. I love your shit.
Oh my God, thank you. Didn't I wave at
girl.
you getting your makeup
Yes,
done?
girl.
I was like, hi. I just wave at everybody. I'm like, hi.
Because I love you. Because I love you. Get my album.
You got a bitch too, right?
And I love that the foundation of everything should be love. We should start everything with, when I don't know you, I love you.
Yeah.
Until you do something stupid.
Until you have me fucked up. And you can have me fucked up within the first 3 seconds. But bitch, I'm going to give you the opportunity to not have me fucked up.
And don't it feel good to go around just feeling love?
Yes.
It feels good.
Yeah.
There's nothing
So
where,
good.
you know what makes you feel bad? When you hate on people, you feel bad.
Yes.
No, honestly, that energy, that dark energy, it stays on you when you're hating hating on
And
somebody.
it becomes that karma. It comes-
No, even when I
comes
say
right
some
back.
evil shit to somebody I don't like, I'll be like, after a while,
You
it
felt bad.
affects me all day.
Yeah, I
all
felt bad.
day.
And that's
it
why I
affects
could have
me.
said the worst shit to this girl, but all I said was, you know what? You can have him.
God bless.
I release him unto you. You know
Good
what?
luck.
Goodbye.
Good luck with
And
that.
I
Bye.
felt so good about that.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing she could say.
Right. And then you could be like, and I love you.
Right.
Okay.
No, bitch. We don't love you.
We got to end the show with this. You have to guess which one of the ladies just recently did this. Okay. I'm going to tell you a story and you have to tell us who is it. Which one of us just recently had laser vaginal rejuvenation and it's been absolutely amazing. The sex has been great and causing quick sessions.
Causing quick sessions?
In other words, he can't hold his cum.
Oh my God, this is so hard, but I'm going to say it's you.
Okay.
Stephanie? Okay, well, we'll let you know next week on this.
You wasn't.
Thank you so much.
I know. I knew it was hard.
Is it Gigi? Is it Stephanie? Is it L'Oreal? Is it Angela? Find out next week. Thank you, Lizzo.
It was Gigi.
PPGG.
MAC Powder Kiss Lipstick is matte reinvented. The new matte formula is where matte meets moisture, giving you the zero shine look of a matte lipstick with instant long-term hydration and a weightless, cushiony texture. The velvety, soft matte colors glide on effortlessly with a wide range of shades that are sure to complement any skin tone. Head to your nearest MAC location to meet your matte today or shop at MACCosmetics.com.